Crazy Ex from Hell, episode 24. I just woke up. My condo is 64 degrees somehow, and I'm trying to film this video before the baby that I babysit gets here. My wife is still asleep in the other room, so I'm gonna be talking semi-quietly throughout this video. I apologize. So, shortly after I asked Quinoa to be my boyfriend, there is a night where I am spending the night at his place, which I did frequently, right? Like, there was rarely a night at this point that I'm sleeping in my own bed. I was glued to his side any chance that I could be. And I had a best friend at this point in time who was very against living. Let's just say that. She was talking about all the time, and she would frequently message me at like 2 o'clock in the morning and be like, hey bestie, I'm gonna do this, and I would freak out and run to her aid, right? Now, should I have been doing this as a 20-year-old girl? Probably not. Somebody probably should have pink slipped this girl, right? Because I'm not a therapist. I'm not a professional. I actually can't help you. I can just be there and physically stop you from doing what you're saying you're gonna do. But obviously, my boyfriend just died. I'm a little bit freaked out by the thought of people dying right now, right? So anytime she's talking crazy, I'm right there with her. This night specifically, she texted me and said, hey, I'm gonna go to the top of my apartment building, and I freak out. So I tell Quinoa what's going on. I hop out of bed. I'm getting all my shit together. I'm putting my shoes on. And I hear him kind of like scoff in the background. And I turn around and he's staring in one direction, not blinking, just eyes glossed over, just in bed. Okay? And I'm gonna be real with you. I can't remember if I asked him if he was okay or not, or like what prompted him to do this. But all of a sudden, he shoots up out of bed and he yells at me for the very first time. And he goes, when the fuck am I gonna get to spend some time with you, huh? Mind you, I'm here every fucking day. I see this man every day. When I love someone, when I am like romantically interested in someone, I want to be with them all the time, and I'll sacrifice pretty much everything to be with them. So I'm with this man like all the time, and he's now yelling at me for going to my friend's aid when she says she's gonna because he needs more time with me. And for most of my life before Eric passed away, I was a freeze type of gal. It actually was so bad when I was a kid, when I would get in trouble and my parents would like yell at me or scold me for something, I would basically become catatonic, okay? I would just freeze and stare at them and refuse to say anything. I would refuse to move, and it was like that for the majority of my life, okay? If somebody yelled at me, if somebody scolded me, I was just scared, just locked in fucking place, okay? But there's something about your boyfriend telling you that he can't wait to, see you with a pregnant belly someday, and he can't wait to have a dad bod and wear a flannel while he's walking our dog around the court, and then finding out the very next day that he drowned in a hot tub, and then the very next morning going to say goodbye to his dead body, that changes you as a person, okay? I was no longer gonna be a bitch in freeze mode. No, you yell at me, I'm yelling right the fuck back. I snap my neck. I look at him and I say, my best friend needs me right now. My best friend is threatening to herself right now. I need to be there for her. I'm with you all the time. I need to be there for her right now. And then Quinoa makes this stupid fucking face at me for the very first time. A face that he would make at me for the entirety of our relationship after he yelled at me. So he would do this thing after he yelled at me, where he would kind of pout and pretend he was gonna cry, but no tears would ever come out. So he looks at me and he goes, I know, but like, I just never get to spend time with you anymore because you're always with her, and like, can't she call someone else to help her tonight? And then I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. Quinoa says something pretty smart, and he goes, shouldn't you be calling an ambulance on her right now anyways instead of going to her rescue? Like, you're not a professional. She needs professional help right now. That's actually so true. That's so true. But I am a 20-year-old girl whose boyfriend just died a few months ago. And I am in a really weird spot when it comes to my people dying. And so the thought that someone in my life would pass away and there's something that I could have done to prevent it is actually something that I cannot bear. And if I call an ambulance on her right now, she's never gonna trust me and be able to tell me when she's feeling like ever again. And so she's gonna do without ever confiding in me first and without me ever being able to come to her rescue, and then I'm never gonna be able to forgive myself. So what happens next, you might ask? He gets in the car and he comes with me to my friend's place. And I'm not gonna lie, the night was actually pretty good. Like, once we got her calmed down and, she wasn't talking about anymore, we all just kind of, like, hung out and, like, had a genuinely good time. And I kind of forgot about the fact that this man talked to me so fucking crazy. I'm back for episode 25, right? I think 25 is where we're at now.